I think this would be a good time to kind of turn this into a YouTube video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate your comments, likes, subscribes, and all that. You can join us on Discord, Twitch, and Twitter. All the links below. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you know that if you're following my account, you know that I've been playing free-to-play. I made a new account, free-to-play, where I spend absolutely no money, and I don't intend to spend any money. I'm not using any functions that would give me any advantage as a content creator, like recruiting station, where I could be getting extra containers and gold. I'm not using that. I'm not even using clan that I can join. I'm pretending that I'm a completely new player. I don't have money to throw on games, or I don't want to throw money on games, and I don't have friends. Okay? I don't have anyone that I can play with, help me, or anything like that. So far, I think 100% of the games that I played, both ranked and random, and obviously in the beginning co-op, were without division, completely solo, using only in-game functions to actually acquire things in the game. I wanted to see how hard is it to actually start playing as a free-to-play guy. Is it possible? And how fast or slow the progress actually is. Right now, I just played my battle with Jutland that pushed me to 240,000+ experience, so I can research Daring, which is my first tier 10. Now you might be thinking, aha, but you don't have the credits. Yes, I do. It's only 6 million credits, and I could sell Jutland if I wanted to, and I would have enough money to buy Daring and essentially fully equip it, or keep a load, like a buttload of money for whatever else I wanted to. But this is not the only thing that I have. Remember, I am using only in-game functions such as news articles, such as campaigns, combat missions, personal missions, and all that jazz, to acquire premium account, some gold even, money, and all that jazz. Like, I accepted absolutely nothing from nobody, and I didn't use anything that would give me any advantage that's not, I'm just a regular free-to-play player. Now, of course, the one thing that I have that a lot of other people won't when they're first starting the game is skill and knowledge of the game. Sure. But we still have premium. I almost have 500,000 free experience. I think I used only about 25k so far, maybe 30. We have plenty of money, and I'm not even just playing one line. So far, I have researched both tier 5 battleships. I am very close to actually acquiring Neptune. Well, I mean, very close. I think I have about 55k with the Edinburgh, and I need 170k. That's going pretty fast, actually. We have Hawkins researched. I have Daring just now researched. I also researched Undyne. And I am about, 30-40k away, maybe 50 from Implacable. And on top of that, I have New Orleans. I'm making my way towards Baltimore. And I am a couple of games away from researching Dallas as well. So it's not like I just played one tech tree and I'm just focusing on that, right? And nothing else. De Lazer, thank you so much for 9 months, my guy. I appreciate it. So I'll show you how many ships we actually have right now. So we have Omaha. She is fully researched. We already have Pensacola, and we grinded through her. That was a nightmare. And we have, 24,500 XP. We need 38.5, and then I can sell Omaha. I will not continue down Dallas, but I want to have it researched. That's what I did with other ships as well. Furious, we have 109,000 XP. We need 161. As you can see, fully upgraded, but no modules. I'm not using flags, by the way. I'm not using camos. And I'm not using most of the mounted upgrades or whatever you want to call them. New Orleans, we have 9,000 XP. I went for the range first. And then I think one, maybe two more games, we're going to have the hull. And then we're starting to make our way towards Baltimore. By the way, playing Pensacola and New Orleans has been a horrible experience. Not only they're really bad ships, in my opinion, but I was constantly bottom tier. For every time I was top tier, I had to play like 5 to 7 games bottom tier. Horrible. I was a master. Thank you so much for 5 months. Now we have Edinburgh. I am using some upgrades on Edinburgh. I am skipping some researchable things here because I don't think I need them. And we have 55k out of 173. And obviously Jutland has now been completely finished. I didn't even bother going for the range because I don't need to. However, I won't be purchasing Daring right now because I don't want to sell Jutland yet. I'm making money slowly. I don't really intend to use this account to just play tier 10s. So there's no reason and no real incentive for me to buy a tier 10 when I can just use that credit income that I have to invest into grinding other lines. On top of that, when I run out of money, I can always sell the Jutland and invest that money into buying more ships to grind. If I ever need a tier 10, like clan battles or whatever, maybe even ranked, currently it's in tier 9, I can just buy it. Making money is not nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. Oh, by the way, we had this enabled. Occasionally, I mounted one flag because there were tutorial missions to actually play with camo, play with flag, or stuff like that. But I'm not using flags. All of these is just for missions and campaigns. So yeah, that's how far we got. These boosters have been incredibly useful. I am very careful in choosing boosters on ships. I'm using them all the time. No, of course, I didn't buy them. I acquired them from combat missions. I'll show you, like, for example, previous month, we did an entire battle pass all the way to like level 45 or 50. Obviously not a premium version, a free version. We're doing a bunch of these regular missions, even Dockyard. Not that I will acquire a tier 10, because even if I finish everything, we're going to be like 8,000 gold short. There's no way in hell I can come up with 8,000 gold without buying it. And I will never spend the money on this account, so there you go. These, we can actually open a container right now and see if we're going to get super lucky. There's like a 12% chance to get a ship. 10 if you use the polar missions, 12 if you use Black Friday. So these are actually giving you a lot of stuff. And tutorial missions. As you can see, I completed all of them but join a clan. We haven't even joined a clan. I will join some clan just to get 100 gold, and then, I don't know. I'm not using clan to boost my progress. I'm not using a recruitment bureau. It's just me and whatever the hell Wargaming decided to provide me with. So far, we made it to rank 7 Silver League. We acquired probably like a month of premium so far. I'm not really sure when I started playing. And I'm sure you want to see the stats. Here are a couple of achievements that we got so far. These are not really that important. It's like whatever. Ranks. Yeah. Collections. There's a couple of collections active, which, by the way, they also give you premium. So if I ever wanted to, of course, a couple of more duplicates, and I could get a 24-hour premium. Multiple 24-hour premiums. There's a couple of them here, I think, that give some premium. No, not here. Might be here then. Yes, here. I could definitely acquire more if I need to. And summary, here we go. So co-op, we only had to play 3 battles before our account was eligible to start playing randoms. Obviously, we won all 3. When it comes to ranked, we so far played 87 battles, 63% win rate. We played it with Lightning and Jutland. I think that is pretty much how I grinded through them as well. And when it comes to random battles, so that's 90 battles so far. Another 200, exactly 200. So we have 290 battles played. So it took me 290 battles to acquire a tier 10, okay, tier 10, a tier 8, a tier 6, a tier 7, and research 2 tier 5 battleships, a tier 6 submarine, and we are about 2/3, 3/4 to Implacable, halfway there to Neptune. Like, the amount of progress you can do with free to play is crazy. Not even 300 battles, and I already can have a tier 10, multiple tier 8, multiple tier 7, 6, 5, whatever. It really, really doesn't take you too long to progress through these ranks, even free to play. And I've been saying this for a very long time. If people are capable of marching through the... Now, of course, yes, I know the game and I have plenty of games, so I'm going to be better. But you can be half of what I am. It's going to take you, what, 600 battles, 700 battles, whatever. If people are capable of rushing through these lines so fast, one side effect, you don't even have players in lower tiers. Like, pretty much every time I need to play tier 4 or 5, there's plenty of bots. Sometimes even in tier 6. So, that's a problem. 2, people don't get to learn their ships. You don't get to learn what you're playing. You're already in the next ship. People actually progress through plenty of ships without even knowing about deep water torpedoes and how they work. Hydro. They turn on hydro at the beginning of the game. They don't understand how smoke works. And Wargaming keeps adding more and more stuff. So that's a problem. And now imagine how quickly you get into tier 10 and you're playing with the best players, right? And you're expected to know and be a master of your ship. You don't know damn thing about the game. You're already in tier 10 playing with experienced captains that know exactly what they're doing, and then you get steamrolls. You just get ruffle stomps where one team just rolls over the other because here you had a couple of guys that actually know how to play, and on the other side you had no one. Now imagine when we take all of that, and then we take a credit card and we just start swiping. Oh, let me get this premium. Let me get premium account. Let me get signals. Let me get boosters. Let me get gold. Let me get credits. Let me get some resources. Let me get this. Let me get that. This is one of the main reasons why people don't know how to play the game. There's nothing in lower and mid tiers sometimes. And we're getting rollovers. And it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Do you know that when I started this free-to-play account, after the first game, after literally the first game, I had a pop-up to go to Premium Shop and buy ARP Yamato. One game in co-op in tier 1, they were already telling me like, ooh, shiny tier 10. You could be playing at tier 10. This is not a way to have a healthy game and a healthy player base. It's just not. But anyways, I felt like sharing this moment because I know that some of you guys were following me on YouTube, are wondering how many games did it take you. and how is it? How good is it possible? Do you need to spend money? No. The answer is no. You don't need to spend any money. You can grind through this game at a pretty decently fast rate, get to any ship you want, at least tech tree, without spending a dime. Just leveling up your account, doing missions, challenges, tutorials, if you want to call them tutorials. Play 2 battles. To advance to the next level, play 2 battles. And dockyard and armory and daily logins and campaigns and news. By the way, if news is yellow, that means that there's a collect your gift somewhere in the news article. So what you do, what you do is you essentially open one of them and you look through, and then you just keep scrolling, essentially. You keep scrolling until you find collect your gift, and that gift is going to be 24 hours premium account. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope I didn't actually forgot about anything. I really felt like sharing, and I know that some of you guys are going to be interested in seeing. How many games did it exactly take me to get from first match I ever played in a British tech tree to the tier 10? I don't know. Like, we had, one game here at 6 and 16. That's 22. 22 and 21 is 43. 52. 56, 58, 60 games, and then we need to go to ranked. That's 147. 147 battles. There you have it. In a free-to-play account. If I miscalculated it, I apologize. I'm sure you guys are going to correct me in the comments. Anyway, I appreciate the support. Come say hi on Twitch where all the magic actually happens. Join me on Discord. Come say hi. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Leave a comment. I try to go through them every morning. And I appreciate the support. Twitch says hi. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Now I just need to remember to actually upload that to YouTube. Only major problem we'd have to pay is the slow credits to pay for modules. I presume you're talking about these modules, but you don't need most of them. That's the funny part. 147 battles with a skill of an emperor. Like I said, if you're a completely brand new player, the one advantage that I have over you is the fact that obviously, I have skill and knowledge of the game, and you don't. But if I can do it, other people can do it. That's the point. I could have been this good when the game came out, or when the game was still in the beta. I would never be able to progress this fast. Never. It took me 3 to 6 months of grinding essentially one ship to get to my tier 10. The only thing you could have back then was premium account. That's it. Like, literally no other bonuses or anything. I think you're forgetting you're an experienced player. I don't know which part of this English statement I just made makes you think I forgot that part, but sure.